What's going on, everybody? My name is Marcus. Welcome back to another video. Today is going to be an active rest day, kind of like when you do cardio on your day off from the gym. Well, today's my day off from doing eBay. All I got to do is come in and pack some orders and straighten up a few things. So I'm going to show you guys what that looks like for me. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm not going to list items today. The items have already been listed. I've been working on cross-listing the items over to Mercari and Poshmark for a little bit as well. So I always do my listings on eBay first, then I add them to Vendu, and then I cross list them to the other platforms. I don't use Vendu's analytics, so therefore I don't do them in Vendu first, and it makes it a little bit easier on me because I don't have to do the eBay, I don't have to do the Vendu listing and then change everything by platform, because there's stuff that I put in eBay listings in the description that can't go in other platforms listings because it's talks about eBay standard policies and blah blah blah, yada yada yada, and all that other good stuff. So today is just, I take a couple days off a week as far as like actually being in the business working. And today's one of those days. And as most of you know, I work about 4 hours a day on eBay, and that's with actually taking the photos, bagging the items up, shipping orders out, doing my listings and everything else. And then I'm done with eBay for the day. Now, that gives me Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday off. I work sourcing on Monday. I do listings on Tuesday. I do listings on Thursday, and I do listings on Friday. And I do photos. I mean, when I say I do listings, the drafts get done by a lister. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So I got some stuff I got to do. I got to break down some returns, open those up, verify that they're the right items. And I have to take my trash bag out right here. That's got my trash. Look at this is what GyroPack sent me my shipping supplies in. I don't have a problem with that. I just don't know why they sent it to me in a hanger box. But I got some poly bags here from GyroPack, 2 different kinds. They got all different kinds of poly mailers, different sizes, different types. You can get bubble mailers, you can get all different kinds of stuff from GyroPack. And I got some other 10x13 poly bags. I got these from Amazon because GyroPack takes about a week to get your order to you, which is not a problem. But I dropped the ball on ordering my supplies quick enough, and the Amazon order would have arrived quicker than GyroPack. So there's a link down below for both of those. The bags that I use from GyroPack, or the bags that I use from Amazon, and a 10% off link down below for GyroPack if you guys want to use that to get some shipping supplies. Everything else I use is from Amazon. These bags, these labels, these boxes, everything else is from Amazon. I only get those other bags from GyroPack. So big shout out to you guys, GyroPack. So the process, guys, when I have to come in here and I just have to do a little tedious stuff like ship orders, restock some supplies, take the trash out. This doesn't take long. The longest part of this all will be filming this video, showing you guys what's sold. But for the returns, I bust it open, make sure that it's the right item. The buyer didn't send me back something swapped out. And then I'll go ahead and recycle that item back into the inventory system. Not today. I'll have to wash it because you don't know if somebody's had if somebody was dirty when they tried on the clothes, or if they had an animal, a cat or a dog laying on it or something, then the next buyer might be allergic to that animal. So I don't want to take any risks. So I get everything rewashed and then I get it relisted as a brand new listing. I don't relist the item from the old listing. I take new photos, new SKU, redo the listing from start to finish, and then re-put it back into the inventory system. So let me show you guys what I got going out right now, what the totals are, and show you guys these items that sold. So before I get into what sold and how many I got going out, I got this in the mail from James, the great Reseller Life. Big shout out to you, James. He threw in, this is the first edition of now I know you guys have seen it if you guys are following James by now, but he sent this to me. I appreciate it, bro. The Thrifter, the great Reseller Life. It says Series 1, 1 of 1. Number 1. I don't need to shop. I need to list my death pile. Oh, look, a thrift store. So yeah, I'm definitely going to get all of these, man, just because I support my friends, and definitely Appreciate you sending me one of these, and he sent a burn sticker. So either I think what I'm gonna do with this is, since it's got the little plastic sleeve on it, is I'll probably hang that on the wall up there, and I'll hang all 12 of them once I get them up there on the wall. I don't know if this will stick there because it's like particle board, unless I grab like some tape, but we'll try it. If it doesn't stick there, I'll tape it on the desk. Maybe I should get like a PO box so you guys could all send me stickers or something, and we could cover this whole desk with them. If you guys are interested in that, let me know, and I'll get a let me know in the comment section below, and I'll get a PO box, and we can make that a reality. So yeah, big shout out to James. Make sure you guys go get you one of these. I know they're live on his eBay store. I think they're like 12 bucks or something, 11 bucks, something like that. So make sure you guys grab one of these. Check it out. I know you can't see detail too great on a GoPro, but big shout out to James. So we got 30 going out for a total of $704. So let's get to pulling these orders, guys. So the Vern sticker did actually stick. I didn't think we would get good grip on that because it's not like flat, but hey, whatever. And then we got the first of mini cards. I just put it up here, and I'm gonna put the rest of them probably right there, and then save the rest of the wall for you guys. So yeah, let me grab the phone and get to pulling some of these items, guys. So I know I've said this before, guys, on the channel, where I go through these spells, or I have these like blocks of time where every day I sell a bunch of stuff, all from the same time period of when I listed it. So right now it's going through one of those times again where I'm selling a ton of old stuff, all from the same like set of SKUs. And it's so weird. I don't know what happens to where all of the items sell from the same period. And I'm talking about like within a month, guys, of listing each other, or within days, or in the same day. So I'm gonna go through some of these sales right here. These are all old items. It's sorted by oldest. So this is a Ben Sherman button-down shirt, and I haven't made it this far to find out what this might be. It says repeat buyer, but this might be a multiple quantity order where the guy bought two items separately. Ben Sherman shirt, men's extra large, sold for a best offer of $10.50. This is a pair of Ralph Lauren shorts, women's 16, sold for a best offer of $11.20. Then these two shirts right here sold to the same buyer. Schlafly Beer, which is a St. Louis beer company, and then this vintage Abercrombie and Fitch shirt. Let's see, both extra large, sold for $22. I guess I sent the coupon on it, or I must have sent an offer. There was a coupon on it, so $22 before shipping, $33 total. Then we got a Point Fest, which is also from St. Louis. A lot of St. Louis stuff. St. Louis radio station / concert right here. Deftones, Chevelle, Coheed and Cambria. I used to listen to them back when I was not a Christian. Flogging Molly, Story of the Year. They're from St. Louis as well. Sick Puppies, the Hush List. I don't know some of these bands. I know who Deftones and Chevelle is. I used to listen to them. But anyway, this is a men's extra large that sold for $10.50. And we got a Free Planet shirt right here, which is not awesome. I don't know why I picked this up. Shows you where my mind was at when I was doing those 90 a day, man. I was just picking up anything. This shirt is a large and sold for a best offer of $8.40. Then we got Express shorts. These are like chambray shorts or Lausel, one of the two. Women's small, sold for $10.50. Then we got this vintage USA Olympics sweatshirt. These can go for decent money sometimes. This one I don't think did. This one sold for a best offer of $12.75. So, I'll show you the rest of these items, but there's going to be some other items that are from this same set of time period where I listed everything. And I don't know why, man, except for that Abercrombie shirt. That Abercrombie shirt was new. But, hey, gets rid of some old items. It kind of debunks the theory of, after a certain amount of time, 6 months, it's like your items go, blank, or after 3 months, your items start getting pushed down in the algorithm. Yes, that's true. I'm not denying that at all, but there's also going to be times where all your old items start selling all at the same time. So is it listed and forget it, or is it listed and then wait till the right buyer comes along, or is it listed and then every 30 days or 90 days or whatever it is, ended and relisted, or sell similar, or some type of method of all that stuff, which I don't do any of that. But I think it's just still, weird. You can always try to do this and do that to figure out eBay, and at the end of the day, I guess your item's just going to sell when it's time, huh? Okay, so before I get into these next few items, I just want to do a little bit of housekeeping. Let you guys know that just in case you don't know, I do offer Patreon coaching where myself and Reseller Tom, we spend multiple hours a week. I do 4 morning calls. Tom does 2 evening calls where we teach you guys how to do reselling or just try to help you guys get an advantage, learn some brands, learn some tips and tricks, just have a community of people that you guys can communicate with. We also have a sell-through website getting ready to be released to the public, not to the public, but to the Patreon, about how to look up items, not how to look up items, but when you look up items, it'll give you the sell-through and whether it's worth buying or not. So stay tuned for that. Jump in the Discord if you guys want to get access to that. There's a link down below in the description. You guys can come join, see if it's the right fit for you. There's a lot of choices out there. I know that. Make the choice that you think is the best fit for you. And hey, if you guys choose to come join, I'd appreciate it. If you guys don't, I totally understand. Let's get to these next few items. This is an English laundry men's shorts, size 6. There's some basic cargo shorts sold for $14.45. I don't pick up English laundry. I probably wouldn't pick that up again. These are outdoor research women's shorts, size 4, just like some hiking type shorts. Adidas shirt. I think this is a boy's shirt. Boys extra large. That sold for a best offer of $6.80. And we got this Wrigley Field Chicago baseball tee. This is a men's 2XL, sold for $6.80. Do we have here a Terra Sky? What? Terra Sky. What was on my mind when I was picking up 90 a day, guys? Tripping. Sold for $10.20. That's a women's 2X. Roundtree in York. What was on my mind when I was listing 90 a day, guys? Roundtree in York. What? And I know there's a couple of items for Roundtree in York that will sell good. These were not one of them. This is a men's 34W, sold for $12.50. These are Bermuda shorts. I would not pick that up again either. This is a Bayside Tigers shirt, like from the spin-off, the remake of Saved by the Bell. Just not a vintage one. Sold for $21.25. That was a men's medium. I would pick this up again. The vast difference of quality of the items that I pick up nowadays compared to the stuff that I was picking up back then. Just a total game changer, guys. When you're putting up crap in your store, expect to get bad results. When you're putting quality items in your store, expect a more quality experience. So along the lines of picking up more items that sell for more money, like you saw the Bayside Saved by the Bell sweatshirt sold for more money. Now, as the items get newer, they get more expensive. So as you saw, the first handful of items or whatever were really low dollar sales. These items right here are going to be more newer items that sell for more money. And this is what I've been on the last, 6 months, pretty much all year. The end of last year, early, and all of this year, trying to pick up items that sell for more money. So what we got here first is a pair of, this is vintage dragon jeans. They're Kevlar, like motorcycle riding jeans. So like if you fall, you don't scrape your body up. These sold on a best offer for $60. That's a men's 3430. This is a Primo's. This right here is a Primo's Hunter hoodie. Primo's hoodie, men's medium, sold for $22.20. And we got this Levi's 541 right here. These are a pair of 42.30. Now, I told you guys before, I'll look up the sell-through on an item when it's a size that's over 38. Well, I'm looking up the sell-through on items nowadays anyway, but I'm looking up the sell-through for sure when it's on anything that's over a 38, even if it's Levi's, because I've got tons of history of selling Levi's for like under $10 because they've sat for so long and they just got marked down time after time. These are 541s. I usually sell 541s quick, even in the big sizes. These sold for a best offer of $27. That's a men's 42.30. These are American Eagle jeans, men's 29-34. 34 is a good length. I learned that from Taylor Exchange. These sold pretty much immediately for a best offer of $22.50. This is a vintage Bob Marley shirt. Bob Marley's kind of trending right now since they just did that. I think it's Netflix Bob Marley movie. That sold for $20. That's a men's extra large. Got this vintage Willie Esco full zip hoodie. If you guys follow me on Instagram, which trust me, you don't have to. I don't post over there all that often. I posted this a couple weeks back. This sold for a best offer of $40, I believe. No, it sold for $40 with a 25 or 20% offer. So $32 is what it sold for after the offer sent. And that was a men's 3XL. Got this Seersucker Ralph Lauren button-up shirt. Sold for a best offer of $15. This Harvard sweatshirt sold pretty quickly. Usually Harvard sweatshirts do sell. Right now that stuff's still trending. That sold also on a best offer of $17. This vintage Target employee uniform, just a fleece uniform. It says Target Optical on it, so I guess this is selling to someone that works in the eye department at Target. I don't even know very many Targets with an optical department, so let's go. That sold for $25. That is a large Trader Joe's. Not a high dollar seller, but it sold quickly. I listed this like last week and it sold already. I picked up, I want to say about 10 of these, just all different colors, all the same size, all in the same bin. And I've sold Trader Joe's stuff before, so I went ahead and picked that up. I don't know if Trader Joe's is nationwide. Is Trader Joe's nationwide? It's kind of like Whole Foods, but just Trader Joe's. That's a men's large, sold for $12. I pick up almost all employee stuff. These are Urban Pipeline cargo shorts, sold for a best offer of $15 in like 2 days. So normally I would list those higher, or normally those would sell higher, but these were kind of distressed and not in the best of condition. I didn't notice it till I got them back home taking photos of it. So let me pull the rest of these items that I got going out on eBay, and then I'll get into the Poshmark order. All right, last up for the eBay items. Now these items are going to be the oldest of items that are selling today, except for that hat. But this is 6088, this is 8391, and this is 8397. These two were in the same box. Another batch of stuff that sold like right around the same time, and this was probably listed 2 months before then. So these Old Navy jeans, women's size 10, sold for $840. This Ann Taylor Loft shirt right here sold for $9. That's a women's large. Then this Block Island sweatshirt is a men's extra large, sold for $10. Then this is actually newer. The hats just don't have a SKU number, so they come up last when I search by custom SKU. This is a vintage real tree hat. It's got like, it's like a chamois type of material to it, but it's just a 90s, construction. As I say, Crane Manufacturing and Service Corporation. So vintage, just made in the USA. Sold for a best offer of $10. Kind of got caught slipping on that one. I had it listed for 10, or I had it listed for 20 and didn't double check the offer. I just accepted it. So I lost out a decent little amount of money on that one, but it's still profitable considering the fact that I didn't pay very much for it. So before I get into these Poshmark orders, there is a 25% off discount code linked down below that you guys can use for your first month on Vendu. It'll save you some money and you'll be able to try the platform out for cheaper. Make sure it's the right fit for you. I personally use the unlimited plan. You can choose whatever plans you want. I did hear that they went up on the price, but the unlimited plan has stayed the same. So that's what works for me. It's still $70 a month. You do have to pay for the delist tool, but that's up to you though. If you guys want to use that or not, that's the only reason why I use Vendu is because they delist the listing for me, and it makes it super simple. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what's selling over here on Poshmark for me. All right, guys. So the last two items going out are going to be, this is a vintage apostrophe cardigan sweater. So this one came in a bulk buyout, $44 originally. I got it for, I don't know, just pennies on the dollar. I got 2,000 items for $200, and I ended up selling this one for best offer, nope, for $18 on Poshmark. But even on eBay right now, since these items are so old, they're listed at like $8 or whatever, and I sold it on Poshmark for 18. So big shout out to Poshmark. And this is a Caton brand. I haven't heard of this brand until lately. And it sold for, it's a Caton shirt. It's got like palm trees and some like graphic print on there. Sold for 15 bucks. So for a shirt that I've never heard of, I'm glad that it sold for the price it did. And that is a men's large, 15 bucks. So that's going to do it for this video though, guys. I'm going to go ahead and get these items packed up, take that trash bag out that I showed you guys, and that's it. That's what I do on an active rest day. Like I said, it's just a simple day. No, grinding it out, no busting my feet till my nose bleed, and none of that stuff. It's just super casual, relaxed. So that's going to do it for this one. Catch you guys on the next one. Until then, let's make this cash, guys. Peace.